Do you have a monkey in your pants?
Right guys, welcome to the first fan commentary, I suppose we'll call this, of the amazing 90s kids computer game show called Bad Influence. For those of you who don't know, or either too young or maybe not from the UK, this was on ITV channel in the UK, released in early 90s, 29th of October 1992 to be precise. It's well remembered, especially myself,
and the main review this week is
along with the likes of the Games Master.
Our panel give their opinion.
So that first chat we saw was Andy Crane. No idea what he's doing nowadays, followed by Violet Berlin. That would be the lisp. This is an absolutely astounding game show.
Z Wright, our American reporter, and we'll be seeing more of Z, including the rest of his face.
Check out your hair, Violet. It's epic, love.
If you're into computer games, then the Bad Influence studio is the place to be. Why? Well, we've got such a range of equipment. Everything
what have we got?
This, remember this?
No.
10-year-old BBC Micro.
BBC Micro. Check that bad boy out. I remember that when I was a kid at school.
Supervision. What are you playing on it?
I'm playing
What the hell's a quick shot of supervision?
whatever you've got, it'll be things computers can do. Brad and Dina,
Whoa.
two Humanosaur characters.
Somebody press fast forward.
Like this one. If you use a computer to do your painting, you can do all the things that pen and
What's she on?
paper can do,
What's Violet
and
on there?
more.
Is it
For
an Amiga?
example, I can do
Yes,
freehand
deluxe
drawing
paint.
here, but then I can choose a square
Let's check
brush
out
and a
your
bigger
art
brush,
skills,
any
love.
size or shape, and there's different colour at the flick of a switch.
This is a
And,
magazine review game
that
show.
O's not very good
Game
there,
show?
so I can choose
Television show is
any
what it is.
shape I want, be it a
It was
square or
absolutely
circle,
amazing. The likes
and get
of
the
Games
perfect
Master as well, with Patrick Moore.
circle there. And then
It's
I
probably the next biggest, I think, back in the day. Obviously this is taken from an old VHS, hence the wonky tracking going on. What are you drawing, Violet? Fuck me, look at your hair. Christ.
Got a mistake there. Get rid of it in a flash. You can do
Yep, let's fast forward this nonsense. Make out like I'm doing it.
or print it out and keep forever. Actually, this is not
Forever.
very good, is
Let's
it?
keep
I
it
think I
forever,
should have
Violet.
a present.
That is some dodgy
I don't think
printing.
Rolf Harris has got too much to worry about, has he? Well, we're looking
Andy
at other
Crane, what are
paint
you
packages
wearing,
in
son?
detail later in the series, including
White
this,
jeans?
which is Super Mario Paint, which will be available for your SNES after Christmas. In the
Good old
meantime,
Mario
though,
Paint that was
if you're
running on a
here,
Famicom there.
you've got computer-generated
A
pictures,
Super Famicom.
animations, graphics. Anything we show on telly will get this. Go on. The Bad Influence T-shirts. We'd also like to hear from you. Well, if you've got any views on anything to do with computer games, consoles, video games, and we'll give you the address to write.
Bad
to at the end of
Influence
the
T-shirt,
programme.
I never had one of them.
And loads of other bits of information will be in what we're going to call the Data Blast. To access it, all you need is this. your
Data
home
Blaster,
video
guys.
recorder. Video the last minute or so of the programme, including the credits, which is the boring bit where everybody who made the show's names goes across the screen. Then when you've done that, rewind it and play it back. But don't play it back at full speed.
Frame by frame. I'm sure I had friends that actually done that back in the day.
Spool through it slowly, and up to 50 pages of information will be at your disposal, including...
Who thought of that, man? Some fucking crazy genius. Bonkers. This boy here, crazy fucker, called Namrud. Basically give you hints and cheats and tips.
Really easy for those of you with small brains and blue hedgehogs.
Is it for Sonic, is it? Do I remember correctly?
When he appears on the screen and waves his finger, press
It is indeed.
up, down, left, right, then quickly hit the A and start buttons together. All the levels are then listed on
Level
the screen,
select.
so you can select just which level you like. Violet, this is what level 2 looks like.
Charming, that Namrud. You can't believe a word he says, except when it comes to tips and tricks. And there'll be more coming up in Data Blast at the end of the programme, so watch out for
Tips
that.
and tricks.
Now,
So
every
tell
week
this is
we
an early
rate
episode
the
actually,
games.
one of the
Our
first.
reviewers are all keen players, and they'll be trying out the games and letting us know
The
what they
reviewers
think.
are
This
pump.
week's main review is
As
Joe
we'll
and
find
Mac
out.
Caveman Ninja
Joe and
on
Mark.
SNES. It's a
Look at that, mint
prehistoric
condition
action
SNES
adventure.
box.
Okay,
That'll be
this
worth
is
a bit of
great
money
fun to
nowadays.
play. It's really fast. It's good graphics. Oh, I've just fallen down a hole.
£49
When this
for that
happens,
bad
a
boy.
little angel comes in.
Christ.
You jump over, you've got to hit all the pterodactyls, falling down another hole. Jump over.
Why is he wearing a
What you've got
t-shirt
to
that's
do is
5
you've got to
sizes
kill
too
all
big for him?
these, Neanderthal cavemen.
90s hairdo.
And they stole all your women folk. So you've got to battle through each level to kill that. There's lots of good things to do. Jumping, hitting people with your clubs.
Jumping is a good thing to do in a computer game, apparently.
Okay, I'm now on level 6, and this is where you're in the frozen caverns. I just picked up some rocks, they're different
I remember
weapons.
playing this actually, it's possibly on the Game Boy.
Game. The graphics are smooth
Not
and
the SNES.
cartoony. The sound effects are excellent, especially on this level where it sounds as though you actually are in the cavern. I just hit
Oh, wow.
2 Neanderthal men with my rocks, and now
Yeah, you did.
to get the bonus, which is extra
I just
health.
hit 2 Neanderthal men with my rock.
Level, which makes it give that added realism. The music is different on every level, and that adds to the game. It makes it
Different
really
music?
addictive, and it's easy to
Is this
pick
where
up
we
as
went
well.
used to
It
different
gets
music
a
in
bit
every
more
level in
hard
the
as you
early
go on.
90s?
There's different dinosaurs, lots of different baddies, and it stops you getting bored. And the good thing about this game is, if you've got a friend, there's also a 2-player option.
2-player
One of the best
option.
things about it is
You
the
tell me how
level
good it is,
size.
son.
It's great fun to play, and I'd probably buy it. Looking forward to seeing it on the Game Boy.
Ah, there you go, see, Game Boy.
Oh,
Oh Christ, how old are you?
It's such a simple game, but it's really brilliant, and the graphics have sounded great.
So the final scores for
I
judging.
don't think these
The boys
kids
gave
are
it 4
actual
out of
real
5,
proper
and
kids.
the
They
girls
were
gave it
just
4 out of 5.
actors, stage school people, that's what they are.
Go and get a pen and paper for this one. Pause
Okay,
it.
Nam.
Continues. The word of the week. It's
Oh,
level.
nice little
code.
Game Boy.
Well, actually, it's 2 words.
If
It's
I
a
remember
way of
correctly, we
jumping
used to
levels that you've already
slap
completed in
that
the
on
game.
his noggin
For
half the
example,
time.
This is a game called Dr. Franken on the Game Boy. At the start of the game, you
Never
can
heard of
choose
this
to
bad
enter
boy.
a level code. Of course, there's only 2 ways you can discover the codes. After each level, they're displayed
How
on
did
the
they
screen,
capture the
or
Game Boy back in the day?
you
Before
can
the
copy
Super...
this game.
Ah,
You'll
you
start
would
on level
spank it
4,
on his noggin.
Triassic.
Before there was
Hey,
a
you can jam on level
Game
4.
Boy player or whatever it is, Super
Time
Game
now for our
Boy.
first American report from Z Wright, who's on a sightseeing
Z
tour
right
of
in
Seattle.
America.
Well, virtually.
With some wonky virtual reality, as we'll see in a minute, guys. Really bad. 90s technology, early 90s technology.
Seattle curves
At
around
its
the North
best.
Elliott Bay.
Whoa. That's scary how state of the art they must have thought that looked. Nice music, I'll give you that much. Bloody hell. Oh, I can see the tower. Where are we going, Z, right? In the water? Holy fuck.
That has to be my best
I was gonna say, what the fuck has he got
and I
strapped to his
didn't have to
noggin?
walk a step. That fly-through view of Seattle only exists inside a computer.
This, people,
but it felt pretty
this
real to me.
is why
It's
virtual
called
reality never
virtual
took off.
reality, and it's one of the newest ways for
Christ.
computers to present complicated information. Until recently, you can only communicate with your computer in a much more boring way, feeding it commands through a keyboard or a mouse. For many jobs, this is
That's
still
not the
best way
boring
to
way,
do
it's the
so.
only way, mister.
Some people need to cope with more information than can be contained on a flat screen.
Who? What people?
Now you can actually wear your computer. You're no longer on the outside looking in. The images
Wear
and
your
sounds
computer?
go straight to your senses, giving you a complete experience.
Yep, virtual reality,
There's one
headaches,
screen for each
motion
eye,
sickness.
and these are stereo earphones. And the knob on top of the helmet is called a polemus, and it lets the computer track your movements.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
And there's a whole series of commands that can unlock secret worlds.
What is that creature? Is it supposed to be an octopi? Oh, I never had a
This
shot of
is
virtual
the
reality.
data glove. It uses fiber
And,
optics to tell the computer
Kinda glad I
which
didn't.
way
I
you
thought
wanna go.
I did get a bit better
Up,
than this,
down,
but
forwards or backwards.
look at that. That was
These
Minority
fantastic
Report shit, that
worlds
was.
are not just fun for flying, they demonstrate important new developments in computer
The
science.
frame rate,
They
man.
were
Surely
made
they
here
could have
at
strapped
Seattle
like
Human
20
Institute
computers
of
together and
Technology Laboratory, or
made it
CITAC.
able to render something that wasn't
Your lab was
jerky
set
as
up
that.
because there was a demand
Oh
for
shit, what are you? A man or a
many,
woman?
many fields.
Suzanne,
Architects wanted it,
whatever your name is.
doctors wanted it.
Man,
Virtual
you're rough, love.
technology allows scientists to get inside the human body. You can fly around inside a perfect replica of a human eye, pulling bits off when you need to get a closer look.
Pulling bits off the human eye?
The purpose of the virtual eye was to eventually develop a simulator for eye surgery. We're doing this.
Oh my god, if somebody had practiced eye surgery on this machine before they were coming on to do my eyes,
that go around the world to
I would
various
not have been
developing
impressed.
countries and do surgery on blind people and teach the locals. how to
Holy
do these procedures.
macaroni,
So
people.
eventually, people learning these procedures will learn them in virtual reality. They will go in and they will see what looks like a real eye, and they'll be able to practice.
That does not
and
look
be
like a
able to
real eye. My
correct
child can
mistakes
draw a better
without
real eye.
having
Oh, get your face
dire
off my screen, you
consequences
scary
on real
lady.
people.
This virtual model of Seattle's Henry Art Gallery shows how VR can be used by architects to design buildings to precise scale. The
See, now
virtual world
that's not
gives them a
bad
much
compared
better
to the
sense of
underwater
real space
nonsense.
than flat screen design packages.
I'll give them that. That looks a bit
But
sensible.
the Hit Lab isn't just interested in pictures. Sound that appears to
We're
come
not
from the right
interested in
direction
pictures, we're also
makes the
interested
computer
in
world seem much
people
more
who's
real.
wearing big oversized ear cans.
This shark
And
hunt game uses 3D
that's
sound
a
so the
game?
hunter can work
Really?
out where the sharks are coming from.
Oh my
At
gosh.
the moment, this is just a prototype for use in science labs. But a big game company is
Science
already working
labs?
with the Hit Lab. Who knows? One day you may take a dip with Mario or Sonic.
Who knows? But no, we
The
won't.
future's looking really good. Instead of buckets and wires, you'll be able to slip into cyberspace as easy as putting on a pair of specs. This is Z-Right for Bad Influence.
If only
in
you
Seattle.
knew Z-Right.
Sorry.
Big
Cyberspace.
flop virtual reality.
Happening place to be. A very happening
Good
place
job
to be,
too.
cyberspace. See you
If
next
you
week.
saw films like Lawnmower Man, you might have thought that virtual reality was more realistic than that. But these pictures show us exactly where virtual reality is at the moment. In the film, it's just special effects.
It's also very difficult to convey what virtual reality is really like on
It
telly
never
because
got
it's a
anywhere.
three-dimensional thing.
That's
Telly
where it's
is
at, and that's where
really
it'll stay.
two-dimensional. But for what it's worth, take my opinion, it's excellent. Now
We'll take your opinion, Andy. Thank you very much.
Sonic's back, and this
Sonic!
is Force a Friend. We're playing the Mega Drive version here.
Once again, you take Sonic on a high-speed chase through lots of levels to collect rings. His foxy friend's called Tails because he's got two. And in the two-player option, you can actually take a character each and race through the levels. Sonic goes faster than he did on the first game, and Tails can use both those tails and fly like a helicopter.
The
He
finished
goes
version is
faster.
scheduled for worldwide release on November the 24th.
So look out for that. Don't forget also the future entertainment show.
Sound
from
like
the
Sonic
6th to the
Tuesday,
8th of
people?
November at Earl's Court.
I think
All
that's
the
what it was
latest in
called.
Video game and virtual reality will be there.
Sonic
and so will the Bad
Tuesday.
Influence film crew. Future will be hosting the first Bad Influence National Games Championship. The
Do you
preliminary
not know
round
your
started
script,
across the
Andy
country
Crane?
last
Why
week,
the hell are
and
you
judging
reading
by
off
the
a
prizes,
clipboard?
the
This wasn't
match
even
crew
live,
that
guys.
walked away with
Zipstick. I've got one of those from our Commodore Amiga.
Mario is soon to reappear in Super
Mario!
Mario Kart on the SNES. That fearless little
My
plumber
God,
is
was this
taken to the
before
race
Mario
track
Kart
with
was
his
out on the
awesome
SNES?
Mushroom World friends
Classic,
and
classic,
enemies
classic
with him.
racing game this
Mario's
is.
been very busy as he appears again here in Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy, due out early December. It promises
Oh,
to have
also
all the
remember
fun of
this.
Mario Land and
Epic
more.
compared to
This
the
time you
first
can see
Mario game.
swivel and
First
spin,
Mario
and
game
even
was, looks
fly
like,
when you get some bunny
you know, you get binoculars and you turn them round and
Gameplay
you're looking
requires
through them
too
the
much
wrong way and
effort to
everything's
meet the
far away.
TurboTouch 360 control pad.
That is what
It
Mario
takes
1
it
looked
straight
like
out
on the
of
Game Boy.
plastic as it's touch sensitive.
They claim to improve your scores by helping you play longer. Versions to fit most machines
Improve
should be
your
in the shop
scores?
by
That's not
January
why
and
we
cost
play
you around
computer
£50.
games, you silly
And
fool
now
who knows
for a
nothing
mega
about them.
first.
It's not about high scores,
Roots
that's
of
only in
Rage
arcade
2,
machines.
The unfinished version. All the street action you'd expect. Plus
Was that
the
Extra
secret
Street to the
weapons hidden
unfinished
inside
version?
ordinary-looking objects. This
Did I hear that
16
right?
day, the biggest ever for the Mega Drive, should be in the shops in January.
Biggest ever, remember that back in the day, you used to get carts and it'd go 4 meg in size, 8 meg in size, 24 meg, silly putty.
It's a
There
game
we
like
go.
nothing you've seen before, a mixture of
I also
platform,
remember this
puzzles,
on the
and
Amiga.
adventure. Here's Emma.
I'll never play the demo of it though.
Is to collect bots, which are just robots, and to
What are you
take
saying,
them
little
back
girl?
to the spaceship
Come on, say your
so that
words.
they can go back to their home planet.
Go back to where?
Putty's a bit hard to control because it does so many
Because you're
things.
2, and
Yeah,
2-year-olds should not play computer games.
Squidges and slimes.
Splitches and
I like Putty's
slimes.
graphics because the colours make Putty stand out.
It does, that's because it's on the Amiga, love.
Background
Excellent
with
machine, people on Amiga.
the trees. I like the sound effects, the way it screams and the gun shoots.
The
Over
guns.
there, there's a
Don't mean to take the
big
mickey out of you if you
with,
ever watch this video when you're now 30, but the guns.
I'd definitely buy Putty. And if I
So
ever
right,
get
$25.99 better. What was the previous game that was $49.99? Caveman Joe.
Great graphics and sound, but underneath it's not a good game.
That's what I used to look like before I had hair.
Really good.
I meant before I had hair, before I didn't have
and
hair.
It's not too fast, and it's pretty playable.
Pretty
And the
playable.
scores for Putty,
3 out of
the
5.
boys
4 out of
gave it
5.
2 out of 5,
2?
and the girls gave it 4 out of 5.
Yay, 4 out of 5. Girls have got
Next
some
is
brains.
Super Smash TV for the Game
Super
Gear. The
Smash
classic arcade
TV?
shoot 'em up based on a futuristic TV game
This
show.
is not
It's already
Super
appeared on
Smash
format.
TV or not how I remember it.
The graphics are kind of dull.
What's
Dagger
this on
Dagger
the
is quite
Game
simple.
Gear?
Destroy everything on the screen and collect
No
power
wonder
up.
the graphics are kind of dull.
This is a Mutoid Man, and he's the end of
Oh
level
my
guardian for level
god, why
1.
did they even bother
To
with
get
this
through
on the
level,
Game
it's
Gear?
fairly simple, but
I
once you
got
reach this
excited there, I
stage,
thought we
you
were
need
going
a
to see
lot
the
of
Super
credits to get
Nintendo
past it.
version, which is absolutely amazing
I've
balls,
been spending
people.
approximately 10 minutes just to complete this
Oh, if
stage,
you've never
and
played
I'm
Super
not really
Smash
getting very
TV on the
far.
SNES,
I don't know anymore
get
if
it
I am.
and play it, but on the Game Gear, how do you even control it on the Game Gear?
I wouldn't really buy Smash TV. There are better games
I
out
wouldn't,
with
not on the Game Gear.
And personally, I prefer Pac-Man to it.
I can imagine it's a nightmare. I'm sure the Game Gear's only got 2 buttons. You're supposed to use the directional pad to move, and then the 4 face fire buttons on the SNES to shoot in different directions. How the hell do you play with that on the Game Gear? 3? Are you idiots? 1 out of 5. That's all that deserves. 1 out of 5.
It's Battletoads for the NES.
I was going to say it's Battletoads before this even came on.
Graphics on this are really fun. Cartoons.
What's it on?
Can really
The
put your
NES.
aggression out in them.
$42.99.
Is one of the monsters.
Christ.
And you've got to kill it
Games have always been
twice in order
expensive.
for it
How
to
much would that be
die.
nowadays?
And you
Like
pick up this bone,
£70?
You can hit them with this instead.
£60?
This is level 2 and the gameplay is completely different.
To be fair, that looks
The
decent for the
graphics
NES.
are really amazing. I mean, just look
I
at
can
the
only assume it's
pictures,
quite a late on
and
NES game.
The music isn't irritating, which is really good as well.
Yep, music is quite good as well. I'll agree with you there, little girly. Hope I'm not coming across as sexist in any
The
way.
game's just amazing, and I definitely buy it.
Actually, it does look
The
decent,
graphics
yes,
are
so I
really
would
good,
buy it.
but I'm not that keen on it. It's just gratuitous
What?
violence.
Oh my
Like
god,
the
it's just
graphics, it's a
gratuitous
good game.
violence.
And
Mummy and
the
Daddy
story
would not let me play these
The
kind of
boy
games,
says it's
and
4
if I
out of
did
5.
play them, I'd be locked in the basement
girl
and
says
beaten
it's
with a
4
wet
out of 5.
fish until I say, sorry, Mummy and Daddy, please don't touch me there anymore.
I hope you still got that pen and
Zool
paper
on the
ready.
Amiga.
Remember, never share a joint bag
Oh.
with someone who's been eating treacle sandwiches.
Okay.
Is the
Is it on the
best-selling game
Amiga?
this week on the Amiga.
It is.
And here's how to
The
cheat
good old
it.
Amiga 600
On
there,
the
sitting
day
there.
of loading, you get this
I've got
screen.
one
Type
within
in goldfish.
within what, 30 centimeters on my arm.
The screen flashes. Well, it would, wouldn't it? Because you're now in da-da-da-da-da-da.
Super cheat mode! Cheat mode, everybody!
Let you choose any world that you want.
I always wonder what
There are
happened
some
to
other
these
cheats
people
on the
who
other
were on
screen,
these type of
but you'll
shows.
have to
Where are
find
they
out for
nowadays, people?
yourselves.
Thanks, Nam. He'll be turning
Thanks,
up
Nam.
every week with tips and hints and cheats. But don't
Every
let
week.
that put you off.
Thanks,
There'll be some
Violet.
interesting stuff too.
Yeah, we're going to be asking some serious questions of the game's manufacturers, like why do console
Why are you wearing those
cartridges
jeans?
cost up to £65?
£65 for a console cartridge. Oh, that's not even funny.
Like this, for instance.
No wonder I hardly ever got games as a kid. That explains it.
I'm sorry, I'll say that again. And now for
No.
somebody completely different.
That wasn't quite as painful as it looked. It's a computer trick called morphing.
Early
It's short
90s
for
hairdos,
posing.
Andy
You've probably
Crane's,
seen it in
Violet
commercials or
Berlin's,
films.
whose is
This
better?
is Igor. Igor's brilliant. He's a very
Hello,
clever little
Igor.
robot. He learns just like we do by trying things out, making mistakes, and
Not
learning
quite
from them.
like
Later
how
in the
we do,
series,
is it,
we'll show
Andy?
you how he learns to
Exaggerating
hop
slightly.
like that
You're a bit
all by
excited
himself.
about a really rank
And don't
robot.
forget the Bad Influence magazine, available from mid-November. It's packed full of tips and reviews. And
Now
info on the
that is a
programme.
magazine I never
And
bought.
that's about it for this week, except the competition. And the question is as follows. What
See if it's
are
a
the
tricky one.
names of our 2 Humanosaur characters? That's those 2 on the screen behind
I
us.
have.
Here's a clue. The answer's not Violet and Andy, but if you think you know what it is, put it on a postcard or a stuck down
Are we
envelope
supposed to know
and
what
send it
those
to
are
us here
called?
at
They've not told us, have they?
By next Monday, please. First out of the sack, we'll get a Nintendo Action Pack.
First out
with
of the
Super
sack.
Show, but better than that, you'll get a Bad Influence t-shirt as well. Don't forget to video the data blast for the address. That starts in a couple of seconds.
And we'll
Okay.
leave you with a clip of Sonic 2. It's a very special
Look at me in my
secret
tight-fitting
level
top.
that only 2 people and a blue hedgehog know the code for.
See you Saturday 9:25 for What's Up Doc. Take care. Bye-bye.
What's Up Doc, another early 90s Saturday morning TV show that Andy Crane was in. So how is this a special secret level that they only know the code for? I'm sure I've seen this special secret level before. This is Data Blast that they're on about, guys. You basically set your video machine to record and record this blurb here, and then you're supposed to play it back frame by frame, or a lot of video recorders don't even have that. See, it's like pause play, pause play, pause play to read all the information. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll call it a pilot episode, shall we, of a Bad Influence commentary. That was episode 1, season 1. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching stroke listening, and I shall see you, or you shall hear me, next time.